few wrap-up comments, and then Kimura-san will come back up to close out our day. I spent some time thinking about the sessions, and I'd written some notes here that I wanted to pass by you. Just some ideas that stuck with me as kind of important parts of the day. From Kimura-san, from your presentation, the legacy and unending mission of the labs, the passion of the labs, and the teams that work on these projects, I found was really inspiring. Bob Pryor's presentation on adapting technology and helping find a way to drive benefits for problems large and small. I think we lose sight of that sometimes in the pursuit of technology, so Bob, thank you for that. Teresa, I don't know if you're still here, but Teresa's applied use of contextual learning and semantic models to help solve real problems today. There was applied use of that technology. Another story of how innovation can be used immediately to help solve for persistent problems in our worlds. Kishimoto-san, the extended cloud and the notion of building a fabric that can connect these ubiquitous and pervasive devices ongoing, also an important note. Tom from Intel, Tom, are you still here? I want a poem. The idea of nest at work seems like a very compelling and appropriate use of that technology. Wayne, I've already found my 7 devices. Wayne, are you still here? I got my 7 devices registered and logged. I'm ready to go. Jason's session on I am inspired by hacking my Fitbit 2 to create a new way of either locking myself out of my refrigerator or using and learning networked matter and understanding the moving from a topology to a neurology-based model. I thought was pretty compelling. Brad, PDL, BKBR, JFK. That's all I got. That was a good JFK, thank you. Mark, data that allows nudges, not nags. I'm specifically taken home to share with my family. Nudges, not nags. Professor Wang's presentation, passive to interactive to social. We're just at the beginning of a new era of how we use technology to create calm and find new ways of stimulating creativity. I think was also was moving in parts. Ion, the latency versus accuracy discussion I think is very important as we all look to tackle big data challenges in our own environments. Is it good enough for now? Are we willing to accept error to get to the efficiency of an answer? And are those errors tolerable in the work that we have to do at the pace we have to do it? Rami, I completely agree on the expert bottleneck problem, that there aren't enough thinkers around to solve for the amount of data we have, but what can we do to automate? What can we do to help accelerate our ability to process that information? Dutch, if you're still here, my kids have just started counting to 1 trillion, so I suspect they might take a little while to get there, but letting machines do what machines should do and letting humans do what humans do best, understanding the separation there, moving technology out of the way, an important design thinking principle that applies to much of what we learned today. Myung, I was fascinated by using your brain as a remote. I hadn't quite envisaged that, but I look forward to the Million Neuron March as well. Tom, nanoscale RFID, whenever that happens, I think that in the next 5 years, that is a huge step forward to solving the brain challenges that we face across the board. Tomita-san, the pursuit of aligning people, infrastructure, and ICT as a key enabler for moving from a technology-centric view to a human-centric view is a passion that we share across Fujitsu. Thank you for sharing that. And Andy, solving problems in a better way. Many things stood out, but one was it's the process for innovation, not the pocketbook behind it. I think for any company looking for efficient use of ideas and getting them to market, that's an important principle to retain. So a quick run across the board. You can see there's a lot of pieces there that'll filter out and apply. Some things I found, I'm sure you found others, and happy to get your feedback on the day. Again, if you would complete those forms for us. Kimura-san, if you're ready, I'd like to invite you up to close our day. Thank you very much.
So, in closing, so thank you very much for everyone for attending this year's symposium. So, I hope you enjoyed the symposium and you have learned a lot from this symposium. So, I feel this kind of collaboration are the first step that has made Fujitsu Laboratories of America successful in the past 20 years. I believe it. And but I'm feeling thirsty, so I'd like to invite you to the reception. So today, as a 20 years anniversary, we prepared kind of special sake celebration we're going to have. If you speak Japanese, we prepared taruzake. So let's move on to the lobby. Thank you very much. Thank you for coming.